Hello all, Stoic here. Another video of gameplay from Second Front. This is the third video of me playing the scenario Abrupt Halt. So if you haven't watched the earlier two, then I suggest you go back and watch those. So we're turn 5. So we are playing the Americans, trying to kick the Germans out of this village. We've got 1 to capture, and we are 1.7 times the enemy. So we've got to capture this point here. As we saw, our infantry progress here has been thwarted. They're all sitting over here. I'm trying to get an officer. Where's the officer? Trying to get the officer to rally them. We've got a counter-attack here on turn 5. We've got infantry in the village. We've got Panzer III there. We've got a Stug. We are sort of or just starting to succeed in pushing around the bottom here. This is the next obstacle, and this we haven't really got very far across the wheat field. The Panzer IV that was there has gone. So turn 5. Shall we see? So click it again. Got the veteran involved. Let's see if it pushes this time. Push the gun. Fantastic. But it bogs down again. So I don't think these... We've got 6 turns left, so 1, 2... This may not get into the action. Where to start? So this is a big obstacle. We have got rid of the troops in this building. There was a sniper and a para squad, but they've gone. So this is the next obstacle. Now, I think, now of course it can see here, but its forward arc is there. It may turn. I'm not sure. Do they turn? We'll find out if they turn and fire. So let me move the Sherman here. Cool. I moved and stopped, so the engine's off. And what odds? 16%. So that's not very high. Let's try though. Before I do that, I'm going to open the hatch. That's improved it. 26%. Let's go. What again? 1 in 4. Miss. Got another vehicle here, but I'm not putting it there. I'm going to leave that back. I've got a bazooka here which can push around to fight it, but nope. So these are support weapons. What can they see? Yep, let's fire those. So tactic of fire support and pushing forward is a useful tip. So this this is fire support, but it's on the front line. Yeah, it's not. If these are in buildings, it's not going to get us much, and it has. Of course, it can't fire smoke. Okay, what other support weapons have we got? We've got this M7. Again, we've got terrible odds because of grain and stone building. What other support? We haven't got other support, have we? Okay, so this is M10. What have we got? Okay, so we must remember there's an anti-tank gun here. So I think the best plan is to ignore it, is to move around it. I think I'll leave this Sherman here, and maybe this one. What have we got here? M10 Sherman. I might leave these two to deal with Jagdpanzer. So where's that gonna go? Where's a good place for that to go? as long as I avoid that. So it's a bit cheesy, a bit gamey, but again checking line of sight because I made a mistake down here. Now I can't turn the engine off, that's annoying. As you can see, I don't get the move and stop. I get move and stop here, but I don't here. So I'm going to move and stop here. I can't see this route, but then again he can't see me. So this I'm going to support, okay, use this to support. I can't go that way, so I'm going to come around this way. This, yeah, still haven't decided what to do with this. Where can we go to find something, some infantry to shoot at? I can go there. So let's do that. Let's take the M7. Let's go there. 0% this time, but next turn it won't be. Still AA machine gun out of action. I think that's worth taking, especially with especially if I get a reload, which I did. No. Now there's no more infantry pushing in here, so where can I push it to? Could push it there to fire the AT gun, but I said I was going to ignore it, didn't I? I'm going to work around it. So let's pull this forward. It's going to get fired at from somewhere. Probably up here. This is a regular squad. Let's move that forward. Is that going to get fired at? Ah, okay. This unit fired here. They've gone to yellow. As you can see, top left, they've used half their fire. Any more support? This, okay, M10. Let's use that to support down here. We've got this, remember we've got this Stu 42 as well. So that can see here, but what can that see? Yeah, if I put it here, I can see here, but the Stu can't see it. So let's put that there. So we can see this one. Again, it's 0%. We can fire smoke. Now, is that in our interests? I think it is, because we're still pushing across this ground. I could fire smoke there or here. I'm going to let me try smoke there. Miss, and out of smoke. We're not being lucky. What can I see from here? Only that. So I think half a regular squad assaulting a tank's not going to go well. Do I need? I think I need more troops to support this. So again we have these trying to push around here. It isn't showing them being shot at. So maybe the range of that, yeah, maybe they're out of range. So there were low percentages. Okay, so we're heading towards the victory point. That's good. This, I could bring it up. I don't want to be seen by that, so let's put it there. Ready for... Oh, this game looks good. It looks cool. What else? I'm not going to push this forward because this is a nasty gun, as we saw it wipe to a squad out. Bazooka, I mean I could sneak it forward, but I've got all these to fire at it. I'm not going to do that. There's a mortar here. Do I push that forward? Yep. It's going to run because it's going over the wall. It's got to run and it get fired at. Nope. So notice there, the percentage for these is, well, 50% to hit and very low. But the percentage to hit these is 0% to hit, partially because, or mostly because the target's concealed, because we don't know what's in there, we haven't seen them. So it makes more sense, not by much, to fire at the revealed units. I want to get my officer. I'm going to try to get my officer up here again. I can advance into the woods. Got a green squad. Got 6 turns left to get here, so it's still a bit of time. What else? I mean, I'm not advancing with that, so might as well fire. Bazooka. Again, I'm not advancing with that, so I'm going to fire. Now these officers with the red star are not very helpful. I think they can, if you have them with you, you can run extra 2 hexes, but they make your make your squad suffer in morale and have a penalty in firing. So I'm keeping this guy out of the way. So he's way. Can he fire at anything in the meantime? We can turn his gun. We tried to fire smoke there, didn't we? So let's try. Gun reload. Good. Double break. Okay, and I'm going to turn my turret back this way for when, I think it's turn 5, this Jagdpanzer comes in. This squad, I said I was going to ignore that, didn't I? So where can that see? So I'd have to bring it round this way. Let's do that. Walk, walk, walk. Any more? Nope. We've got our M10 here. What was that firing at? Firing here. So do I need it up here, or do I? Nope. No. Let's go. The objectives. This is the objective. So let's push towards that. So I can. Looks like I can get here with firing. What can I see from here? I can fire at them. So let me do that. No. Let me go there. Walk. Yeah, gun is pointed off to the side. This red thing here shows that a gun is pointing away from the hull. If we turn the turret, we can fire at that, and I think we can fire at that, can't we? So what's the percentage? Turn. No. Turn turret. Turn turret. What's the percentage? 0. These are a bit out of the action, aren't they? It's so difficult to resist. Smoke. A smoke. Why not try that? Where can I fire? What can it see? These walls are blocking sight, so it can only shoot at things on the first floor. It might break my gun, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to fire a machine gun. It's always a balance of, do I take the very low shot, or which might mean that my gun will fail or malfunction. So who's going to shoot? If I run across here, it says somebody's going to shoot at me. Who's that going to be? Those across two Pocage. Yeah, very low odds. And checking the red lines. So this green line, a green squad. I think I wait for this to resolve itself. I've got 6 turns left, so there's no urgency to push forward. So I think that's about. Oh, I've got a regular squad here. Let's crawl them forward, split them up. So if you stack them together, then that's interesting. 3%. So that gun can fire there and there, but can't fire there. So let me. So I either fire or I crawl. I'm going to crawl because they're being shot at by this. Of course it breaks. Okay, what else? I think that's about it. I'm going to leave that there. Okay, that's my movement for turn 5. Press enter. German got 5 things to fire. What are they going to do? Fire at bazooka squad, missed. Infantry fired. Sniper fired. 2 more. Miss. And what's this gun going to fire at? It didn't. It chose not to fire. I suppose the AI calculates if it's a low chance of hitting, it chooses not to fire because it doesn't want the chance of malfunction. Escape, advance. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna. Okay. I want to go in the woods. Let's advance him there. This squad. Advance him there. This. Yeah, I can safely advance there. I'm probably going to leave those until this duel is over. I've got a bazooka though. And TNT, but don't think TNT has much effect against tanks. It just stuns them. Yep, I'm going to advance those two to there. As if this doesn't work, my bazooka mate. Green, half squad, move forward. Think. Yeah, there's still so much firepower here. 1, 2, 3, 4 LMGs. I don't want to get much closer without effective suppression. So I'm staying there. I think that's it. That's my advance. No melee. Okay. So move to the German turn of turn 5. Excuse me. That reminds us that they've got reinforcements. I think it's thinking about what to do. Keep making the mistake about hexes out of sight of this gun. Gun reloads, that's gun reload again. No gun reload, so it's gone red. So that means it's fired. Can't fire anymore. Pulling back. Look, there's a lot of infantry here and even more here. Sniper fire and miss. That is unhelpful. The LMG stunned my Sherman, so it can't fire in the fire phase. Really unhelpful. But happens. Mortar shot, defensive fire. Mortar fire's got 1, 2. They've got 3 gold stars and 1 double gold star, so they certainly have officers to spare. And there's another one here. We need our 105 mils. Ah, that's interesting. So this is choosing, because it's an infantry support gun, really, it's a short 105mm gun. It chose to shoot at the infantry and not turn and face the Sherman. Panzer IV, Panzer III. We've got a lot of infantry and a lot of armour to handle in 6 turns. Fire phase 5. So if if this hadn't been stunned by the LMG, then we could have shot at that, but we can't. So last time we shot smoke here. Let's fire there. Gun reload would be good, but no. In fact, the mortar can fire. So our tactic has got to be hang back a bit because of so many troops and so many LMGs, and use our support weapons, which are largely broken, to suppress and break these. Regular squad. Yeah. This was the M10. Ah, right. This could only fire here, couldn't it? Because that's the wall is blocking it. You can only see the top level. One more. Ah, now I wonder why. Okay, maybe it knows that it's only 3% chance to destroy it. And we missed it anyway. So this is a big, difficult machine to deal with. I hope it decides to come back here and defend. Nothing else for our fire phase, escape phase. Advance phase. I got so much. Lots of infantry in that town for us to break down. That's the gun. Yeah, the gun can't move in the advanced phase, but it certainly can rotate its arc of fire. Pushing forwards. My mortars can see that. They're certainly having a party in that town. There's lots of them. I think that's the mortar crew from up there. You see there's a mortar still on the ground. So if we had a crew, we could go and man that. But we don't. End turn. We all failed. And they too rallied. Okay. So we've still got an uphill battle. Turn 6. So 5 turns to capture this. Now this is one of the critical shots in the game. 72%. It's going to penetrate if it hits. good. And we can even fire machine guns up the road. We do have smoke as well we can fire. We've got the Panzer IV. Now, do we push this to here and fire at the infantry? There's a risk that the Panzer IV will come down here and fire, but you know, we've got limited turns, so I'm going to do that. 0%. Go and reload. Well, one Stu 42 down. Okay, guys, I'll give you okay, so that is showing 42% to go across the open ground and 72 along the road. But it's only giving a run. And it breaks down. So yeah, it's not going to get into the battle, isn't it? I may leave that there and pull the veteran squad forward. Right, support guns. M10. 76mm, 8%. Again, all this grain is getting in the way. It's an obstacle. But I'm going to try. Nope. Just looking at the best odds. Okay, my other 1MG pulled into this hex. I'm gonna get. Oh, I can't. That officer is broken. Can't move. So HMG. Let's just check the ratio. 1.3, so we are getting close to not succeeding. Again, it's 2% to hit. I don't think we can damage that because look at it's substantial armour. The officers up here to help recover those. So I think I'm going to bring this tank out of the way, back into the action, as I think that Jagdpanzer can certainly deal with these Shermans before we deal with it. So where line of sight, as long as I go this way. So checking. Yeah, let's move to there. I'll leave the engine on because I'm going to coming round. That's only a green troop there, so we need to get that into more. So here's a Panzerschreck there. Let's turn. So So 0%, but it is going to improve over time, I hope. 14%. Ah, look, I can fire at that. So I'm moving that into somewhere you can't see, which is here, but you can see there. I'm going to crawl to there because you can see both of those. Pinned by the sniper. We have to break these units. Okay, M10, 28%. Excellent, excellent. We've got 5 units to break these and then push forward. We've got break. Do I fire machine? Oh, I got a gun reload. Yes, gun reload. So, but apart from the sniper, they're all broken there. 46. I'm trying this hex. M10 is helping a lot. So, yep. So the AA machine gun. That. Mortar. Nope. This mortar. So it's all about using our support weapons to pin and break and clear the way without suffering too many casualties. Okay, Sergeant Hill is going for a run. It's going to advance into there, but it's still not there. There's 3 squads, so it's worth doing that for them. Any more support weapons? Mortar. Seventeen, 13. They're not in a building, so they are more likely to be. Yep. What else? We're getting anywhere nearly there. Bazooka. So this is where's an armoured target? There's a Panzer IV there. There's a Panzer III in the street. So we just need you to stay alive. Nope, he's staying there. Green squad. So if I move forward to here, yeah, let's do that. Crawl to there. And I think, yeah, these can see there. So let's. What have we got? So do I crawl forward and be fired at? Ah, so this ground unit can't see it. As you can see, if I go but that one can. So I think it's worth moving. Let's move more forward to the ground floor. Do I want to come around this way? I do. With your TNT. to go, 5 turns. Right, nearly there. Turn 6. I think with these we're just gonna... I think that's it. Nothing else. Nothing missed. Okay. Turn 6, move and fire, done. Fire phase 3 units, they've got to fire. Guns turning. Two left to fire. I'm looking forward to seeing these units break and clearing. Reload. Pinned. Fire up here. Is that going to fire? Or not? No, it didn't fire. Escape. Advance. Right, advance to there. Yeah, they can see that, but they are... No, I'm not... If they rally and move there, then... Yeah, I think I'm going to stay where I am. We're not in any line of sight of that. I think we will not advance anymore. Ooh, good. Rally, rally, rally. That's good. AMG is not cooperating. Recovery. So failed. Failed. So now the German half of turn 6. Move and fire. So I'm interested to see what they do with the Panzer IV near the town and the Jagdpanzer up north. What are they going to do? Broken, we can kill. That's not good. Pin. Getting some units back into those houses. Some defensive fire from American troops. Interesting that they vacated these two, had to vacate, and now they've brought up support back into these two buildings. The AI defending the victory point location. Miss. Defensive fire miss from us. We've got they are whittling down our infantry. We may not be left with enough to succeed. Panzer 3 coming forward. Now that, I think that's the flame tank, so what's the Jagdpanzer? Jagdpanzer was playing defensive and the Panzer 4 defending as well. Fire phase 16 to fire. Excellent. So come on, M3. Pin broken, that's good. Now the Sherman can fire through, but it's got to fire past. Yeah, as you see, it's got to fire past the half track. It's got a guy's wounded. The hatch is down and through smoke. Where's the it adds it all up. 3% to fire. What happens if I do that? 8%. Let's go for it. Gun reload. Critical hit. That was a crucial hit, and we got gun reload, and again we got reload. So we are rolling well on this turn. Heading fire machine gun. So there's some very effective fire down that street, but it's not over yet. Well, let's see what else we can do. Sherman. Maybe we're keeping this Jagdpanzer scared and at the edge of the map. So that's your job, your role. Keep that at bay. Small chance, small chance. Small chance. Mortar. Reload. M10. We were firing into this one. Why can't I fire? So what have we got here? This is the M7. I want to be able to fire at that. Ah, they're on the ground floor. So I can only, because of the wall, I can only fire at the top floor. So it's worth it. Reload, good. Small chances, but and reload. Let's fire at the tank, see if he wounds the gunner. We don't. No more fire. Press enter. German advance. Still pushing forward where they can. Going up to top floor, that was a bad idea for them. As we see, our support weapons, our armoured vehicles can hit top floor. What else? Yep, top floor, up to top. Panzer 4. Oh, it's just okay. This is the advanced phase. Okay, end of turn. End of turn 6. AA machine gun still not mended. Lots of rallying from them, which is not good for us. Turn 7. Let's quick check the victory conditions. 1.5. So we are, we are getting rid of some of them, as well as losing our own. Okay, I think we'll take a stop here. End of turn. Well, that was end of turn 6 and turn 7. So I'll end this video here. What a story! What a story! A challenging scenario. Good defensive positions. We've got lots of weapons, lots of support weapons to suppress the enemy whilst we push in with our limited infantry and preserving them. I hope that was useful and entertaining. There's more to come. I've got 4 more turns, so maybe 2 more videos. Who knows? I hope that was okay. Thanks.